sucker for like matching my entire family. The last time we had 17 people that were all matching, and it just made it so easy to find our entire group. Like they'd be like, oh, you're the red group. You guys are all together. So
what is the perfect bite? That mix of flavors, textures, colors, and aromas that come together in one amazing amuse-bouche. Big ideas expressed in small bites. That's our podcast, a variety of inspiring topics to make your financial goals and dreams a reality.
Brought to you by Clark County Credit Union for your weekly serving of food reviews, financial education, and life hacks that your future self will appreciate. It's the perfect bite of interesting information to start your week. Welcome to episode 56 of The Perfect Bite. I'm Crystal Price.
And I'm Shannon Hiller. Let's dig in.
We love trying new dishes here at The Perfect Bite, and today we're bringing some of the taste of Paris to you with this local French spot, Burgundy Cafe and Bakery. Next, we're going to talk about using points and miles to save on road trips, and finally, we'll share the best Disney souvenirs from the experts.
So each week on The Perfect Bite, we'll visit a locally owned Southern Nevada restaurant that we hope will become your new favorite. And this week we're sharing a place that was recommended to me, Burgundy Cafe and Bakery. It's a locally owned French restaurant and bakery over in the Village Square off of Sahara and Rampart. Remember that Village Square? I feel like we used to hang out there and go to the movies. And did you ever go there growing up here?
No, I'm trying to even picture Sahara and Rampart. I'm like,
there's like a movie theater and a brewery right there.
I think I've passed a couple of times.
Bunch of little restaurants in there. So
cute.
This is owned and operated by a husband and wife team. The menu's led by Chef Florent Chavot, who was born and raised in France and moved to Las Vegas in 2007 to work with a prestigious chef at the patisserie in the Bellagio. So I would expect him to be pretty good, right? Knowing his stuff. He later worked at the Aria as an assistant executive pastry chef, and then also at the MGM Grand. So he's got quite the resume. Whoa. He even entered the U.S. Chocolate Masters competition and represented the U.S., and he got third place overall. So
that's pretty amazing.
Yeah, knows his chocolate. So I was excited to go here. So now he and his wife run Burgundy. And when I was ordering, I asked about the owners to make sure this was a local spot, because we want to share only local places. And the server was like, yeah, the chef and his wife are here every day. In fact, they're in the back right now. They're super hands-on with the menu and the dishes they put out. So knowing all of this explained why everything I ordered was so delicious. The cafe is pretty small. It's only about 10 tables. But the items that I was coming for were in the bakery. Of course, I had a sweet tooth that day. So I got their macarons. I ordered lemon, raspberry, and pistachio, and they were $2 each, which honestly I think is a great price. Yeah, I've been to other places where they're like $5. Oh. And I've made them before, and I know it takes a lot of steps to make them. So I feel like, okay, that cookie deserves that price tag. But the lemon was probably my favorite. I just really love lemon anyway, but it was tart and not too sweet, which sometimes I think those cookies can be a little too sweet. Just tastes like sugar, right?
It can be overpowering.
Yeah, there's no real flavor to it. And then the other part of when you walk in, there's just like this whole row of delicious baked goods. There are croissants and soufflés and just amazing different things. So I ordered the pistachio chocolate roll. So like picture a cinnamon roll with like a swirl, but it's made out of fluffy puff pastry like croissant dough. So it's really like flaky on the outside and almost like not crunchy. I can't describe it. It's like has that little texture to it, and then when you bite into it, it's super soft and has that croissant dough. It was really good. It had pistachios really finely chopped up and bits of chocolate throughout it, all mixed in, and then a glaze on it, which I thought they looked so pretty and shiny, but I was like, will it taste good? And it did. It was so good.
It sounds so good.
I was like, I'm going to just have a couple pieces, and I'm like breaking them off, like eating them. I'll give some to my husband. Yeah, I'll take some of these macarons home. And I literally looked down and like I'd eaten the whole entire thing. It was gone. So
gotta buy another one.
Did not share at all with anybody. It was so good. So next time I go, I think I'll get the chocolate croissant, especially after hearing that he's won these chocolate competitions.
Yeah.
And then also something from the brunch and lunch menu. A few choices that caught my eye were a savory Danish with egg and ham. So just like you imagine a cheese, like a Danish or a jam-filled Danish, but it's eggs and meat inside. It looked really good. or their breakfast sandwich, which is also served on that same croissant bread that was used to make the
I love croissant
pistachio
sandwiches. Those are my favorites.
Yes. So definitely recommend going there. If you do want a table, I would get there maybe not during the lunch hour because there weren't a lot of tables, but literally everything looked so good. I'm definitely going to go back. So if you have a recommendation for a restaurant or dish for us to try, send us a message at theperfectbite@ccculv.com. We're always open to new ideas. Using points and earning miles are not just for flights. If you have a summer road trip planned, Crystal's going to share how you can use rewards programs to save money.
We often think of points with airplane travel, but your road trip can also be a great place and a great opportunity for you to quickly rack up a significant amount of points and miles when you're ready for more than just an exotic vacation. So finding ways to save on a road trip is more important this summer than ever, especially with gas prices in the U.S. being so high. The first recommendation is that you can save money on your rental. Unless you're using your own car, the first step that you want to do is find out if you're going to rent a car or an RV. You can save on rental car bookings by using AutoSlash, which notifies you when the car rental prices drop. So this is a great way to save some money. Recently, or not very recently, but about a year ago, we rented an RV, and we didn't use AutoSlash, but what we did was we went to, did a Google search, and there was this place on Boulder Highway. They sell a lot of RVs, but there is also a place on there, and I can't remember the name. I should have looked it up. But they actually rent out RVs, and they're brand new RVs. So the one that we got was brand new. I think it was like a 2021, and we were going in 2021. So brand new RV, 10 passenger, interior was super new. Like I was worried that it was going to look like very used and worn. You know, when I think of people RVing, I think of like going camping, going cross country, living in there day in, day out. And I thought it was going to be this worn down thing, but it wasn't. It was very nice, pristine. And the process was super easy. They have a separate RV insurance that you could buy from them. There was video tutorials on how to, you know, get the water in there.
Yeah, I was like, there's so many little skills of even just reversing this big vehicle.
But it was super easy, and they were super nice, and I think it was affordable for us for the number of people. We had 10 people going on this trip. So, you know, breaking that down into what the cost of the RV was, it was a very nice price, and we went in style.
Because that could be like 2 or 3 hotel rooms.
Yeah.
Depending on how many people.
Exactly. So it was nice. By going through your shopping portal and including your frequent flyer number in your booking, you may even be able to earn some airline miles on your rentals. Or in the case of American Airlines, you may earn some loyalty points, which can count towards elite status. The next recommendation is you can maximize your rewards with the right credit card. Using the right credit card is also an important thing to do when you're booking your rental. You'll want to use a card that provides primary car rental insurance and bonus points for spending on travel. With Clark County Credit Union's Infinity Card, it does just that. You earn 2 times the points on your fuel, restaurants, and utilities, great for road trips. If you do decide to go on a destination trip, you get 3 times the points on airlines, and then 1 point for everything else. So it's pretty much got you covered. Also, it also comes with roadside dispatch, auto rental collision damage, waiver dispatch, and travel and emergency assistance services.
So when you're renting a car and they want to give you all the extras,
tell them no.
Yeah, okay.
I've got my Infinity card.
Yes, that's right.
Plus, right now, if you don't already have an Infinity card, we're running a special where you get introductory bonus points. So again, more ways to put towards your trip. You can get 25,000 bonus points when you spend 2,500 within the first 90 days of the account opening date. And plus, there's no annual fee.
Sounds
Perks
like
all
a win-win.
around. Yes. Next recommendation is to spend less on gas. This is something I think a lot of people are probably already doing, but in case you aren't, there are a lot of like royalty programs that you can sign up for. Do you have any of those, Shannon?
Well, I was just thinking that the other day I was at a random gas station and it's like, do you want to use your Vaughn's or Smith's? And I'm like, I should do that. Like, why am I not doing that? I should, because you're like, oh, everyone's already doing it. Well, I'm not. I
have Shell, and I save 5 cents per gallon like regularly, but I also gain points. So after so many points, then I get an additional discount. But recently, so Smith's, they got it where if you buy gift cards from them, you get like double or triple the points on it. The other day I went to the gas station and I was just like, usually it was a Shell. I usually just put my Shell number in, and I was like, you know what? I bought some gift cards with my Smith's card. Let me see what this racks up to. Guess what my discount was?
$20.
Well, not the total, but like,
I'm like, do I go higher
like,
or
was
lower?
it 5 cents per gallon, 10 cents per gallon?
Let's do 15.
15 cents per gallon? It was $1 per gallon.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, I saved a full $1, guys.
That's really good.
So use those royalty programs, sign up for them.
Is it every Shell or just the ones that are at Smith's? Like, you know how they're in the Smith's parking lot?
It's anyone. So it was a Smith's that was connected to Shell, and then sometimes Shell only does the Shell. I've seen some, the Vons. Murphy's is another one that has them, so I have that as well. But it's super easy. You don't have to pay anything to get the rewards. You just give your phone number, give your name. They may send you an email.
All right, I'll do it because I use
there.
Murphy's too.
Yes.
That was the one I was going to suggest.
Yeah, Murphy's is great. Shell, Smith's, and buy your gift cards from there because it does rack up. And number 4 on the list, this is the last one for us, is use points for activities. Talking about our Infinity card again, and you get those reward points. If you have a credit card that can redeem for items, you can possibly do different activities. You can use it towards your rental car. You can use it towards gas. There's like a variety of ways that you can redeem those points. I checked on our website just to see like kind of what the promotions were right now. And some of the cool things that I saw were a vacation getaway with Carnival Cruise Lines. I would take that. A spa experience or a mani-pedi experience, helicopter, plane, or hot balloon air rides, theme parks, Universal, San Diego, Zoo, Busch Gardens, and others. So if you're planning on going away, definitely check those out. Use your points for gas, use your points for discounts on your rental, and use points for an event or an excursion that you might be able to take. Using your points can be very beneficial, and at the end of the day can help you have an epic summer road trip. Now we're going to take a quick break to hear from our sponsor.
Clark County Credit Union members have received more than $73 million in bonus dividends since 2001 just for using the credit union services they need every day. Since CCCU is owned by our account holders, they earn the dividend, not shareholders. This year, we returned a $2.6 million bonus dividend to members with auto loans, credit cards, and checking accounts. Open an account today and start earning your own bonus dividend. Funds privately insured by American Share Insurance.
Next up is our Future Self segment inspired by the Happiness Project, and I am happy to talk about one of my favorite topics, which is Disney souvenirs. They're one of those tough decisions to make while you're on the property because you just want it to really count and be memorable. And I know for me, I give my kids, like, they've earned a certain amount of money that they get to spend on their souvenirs when we go, and so they are like agonizing over the perfect thing to buy. With all of the thousands of cute trinkets in so many stores, how do you pick the best Disney souvenir? And so I have a few go-to items that I get almost every time, and it's become a little tradition that we look forward to. But we wanted to share some of the top items that you can consider on your next trip. The first is a Spirit jersey or a Disney shirt, and they're just super cute. I am a sucker for like matching my entire family. Wow. The last time we had 17 people that were all matching, and it just made it so easy to find our entire group. Like they'd be like, oh, you're the red group. You guys are all together. So I'll share a photo of us on our last trip all together. So the Spirit jerseys are really cute too, and I know people collect those. They have like the big...
What is a Spirit jersey?
So it has like the Disneyland across the back. They're kind of like an oversized long sleeve shirt.
Okay.
My daughter got one this last time that was almost like that sounds weird. It was like, it had a texture to it that was really soft. Usually they're just like a t-shirt, like a thicker t-shirt material, but there's all different colors. They come up with different ones every time you go to get you to buy them. The next one is tumblers and mugs. So besides their cute designs and the fact that they're the perfect souvenir for coffee and tea drinkers, the Disney tumblers and mugs are also decently priced. And I actually get a mug almost every time I go to Disney. Yeah. And last time I got a tumbler. It's practically perfect. Little tribute to Mary Poppins on it. I've gotten Star Wars mugs before, or just super cute, like Monsters Inc. And then when you're using those later at home, you just have a little Disney memory.
You're
so
like, don't use my mug. That's mine.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm practically perfect.
I know no one else is qualified to use that. So I would recommend that. And they wrap it up really nicely for you, especially if you're traveling. Very thorough in making sure it's safe to get home with you. The third is a handbag, and I would say a backpack as well. There's some super cute bags and backpacks from Loungefly, Coach, Harvey's. They have really good quality and design to choose from and really cute Disney designs. My daughter has an Avengers one that she got a couple years ago, and so every time she goes to Disney, she brings that with her. It's really cute. Number 4 is ornaments. I do this too. Disney Christmas ornaments can represent your favorite character and a date of the special trip that you went on, and just another little special memory when you're decorating your tree. They have usually an ornament all year round. You could find them, but especially during the holidays and like even January and February, they'll have ornaments. But I think there's some shops that always have it, because I'll just be able to find one even if we went in like October or something.
Yeah,
so
I can see that.
Yeah. The 5th is a keychain. This is a really simple one, and again, something that you might use all the time. You can actually get it personalized and dated, and who does not need an extra keychain for the house or office? And the 6th is reusable shopping bags. These are great for Disney visitors who are looking to save money on souvenirs. They're recycled material, they're handy, and they're actually really affordable. And then again, just all of these things, I feel like the purpose of a souvenir is to remember the good times that you had. And so if you want to get something that you actually are going to use, when I was a kid, we went to Disneyland and I got this jewelry box. There was an Indiana Jones ride, and right outside that there was a shop, and it's just this carved wood box.
Oh, cool.
And it's not like overly Disney, but I still have it, and I'm an older, however old I am now, but I love it. And it's all my old, little trinkets and souvenirs, and I keep it. It's just this little simple wooden box. So let us know what your favorite Disney souvenirs have been over the years. We would love to hear from you.
We want to hear from you. Send us your financial questions or money topics that you'd like to learn more about, and don't forget any fun local food recommendations. Our email is theperfectbite@ccculv.com.
Thank you for listening to this week's episode, brought to you by Clark County Credit Union. For additional money management tips and financial calculators, check out our website at ccculv.org. Now that was the perfect bite.